So this guidance that's being provided by Dwayne, the great writer, Dwayne Hepner, the new you song are beginning steps to connect. And then there's the books that are being offered or available through lulu.com, the Amazing Romantic Adventures books. I think there's 9 of them available that a person can get and find out what they have to say about what's real, find out for themselves, test the new you sessions. And it's just that this world that we're existing and experiencing right now is going through such terrible things happening to it, whether it's the fires or the wars or the diseases, starvation, and all of the things that take place in this world that are actually what a person would think of as a place to compare Earth to would be hell in a lot of ways. And that we're being offered a way by sharing and trying to support those that are supporting us in this natural environment to turn our way into the real universes where there is no authoritarians, brutalitarians, no governments that control us. We're free there. It's almost what you'd say is the opposite of what we experience here in the physical realm. There's things that so much of us haven't been aware of, like these different bodies that we have. We know this physical one that we have, but then we have the astral, which relates to the emotions, and then we have a causal that relates to the memory, and we have the mental, our mind, what we think, and our ideas. We have an etheric body too, realm that is like the subconscious, our intuition, and then there's this deep dark border, like an eggshell from creation that separates us from the real universes. And without the real guidance and the real education and the assistance of the real guides, we're not going to make it through this eggshell, this deep dark border into the real universes, which means that we just keep coming back into this these creation realms, reincarnate over and over. And it's getting worse and worse, as we've all seen even in our lifetime now, about this new technology. It looks like the reptilians are going to make it so that the human bodies won't die. They'll fix them, and just to continually be their slaves for what they want us for, whether it's food or living off our emotions. So it's up to each one of us if we want to find out for ourselves if there's a way not to be human slaves for the reptilians anymore, or whether we think this is all okay and going to stay this way, and not become aware of the possibility that there's an awful lot better life than we know of. It's it's a big opportunity that's being offered right now to not take for granted. Because if you think things are bad or you've had bad experiences in this physical now, it sounds like they're going to be a lot worse if you have to keep coming back. That this is the good old days compared to what's coming. So this effort's being put out to try to share with others so they can become aware of what's really going on and earn their way in out of this creation stuff into the real universes. We're all eternal beings. So I guess we're always going to be. Is there anything anyone else would like to say today?
You know, I really think that most people are aware that things are getting pretty bad. They are aware of it, but you know, they know the government is taking over, and the laws that they make all sound good, but they turn into nothing but rules, and we have to abide by them. And I think people are aware, but then they say, well, what can I do? You know, and I really feel that if people would just really get together and say, well, what can we do? You know, this opportunity that Dwayne Hefner has presented us with is, you know, they could look at this, at what he's presenting, and seeing what a golden opportunity this is. Read the books, become aware, and if they don't believe it, which most of the people don't, then they're going to come back again and again. And I feel that with the new technology that's happening here, everything is new, and the robots are increasingly becoming more aware and more lifelike. Will we be taken over by robots? This world will become, it seems to me, more robotized, and they will become more lifelike. Are people ready to look at that? I mean, these are possibilities, true, but why not? People just want they want to ignore what's going on. They just don't believe it. I wish there was some way that, well, we just have to keep on keeping on, that's all.
Thank you, Lila. I'll add a little bit more of what Dwayne has wrote in New Book 6, Your Dream Visions. The process one must go through of thousands of lifetimes to eventually arrive here and now to get the real connection is almost insurmountable. But the real guides are always with those who are sincere in their approach and will stay with them until the moment comes when the new student has earned their wings and is totally free in the real universes. It sounds to me like the hint is that everyone on this earth or in creation needs to become a new student. This opportunity to become a new student is actually the most important thing in their life. So that's what we're trying to share, is this presentation, this new presentation to others so that they can find a way to earn their way into the real universes. And we have many projects, too, in the new presentation to be having a purpose with your life while you're getting this real guidance and real education to earn your way into the real universes, like what Val was mentioning about the creating rainforests on Earth, and the all-solar research vessel to clean the oceans and to have much guidance for mankind that needs it about their housing and their food supply and all kinds of different things that a person can become involved in this new presentation, to have a real purpose here in this life. So, is there anybody else that would like to mention anything today?
Yes, Tim.
Yeah, go ahead, Val.
No, we don't promote hope, faith, and belief, but there has to be a little bit of faith in order to jump into this, or at least take a look. If not faith, then curiosity, or something that would make a person, or maybe they're at the end of their line, end of their wits, and they have nothing else to go to. Whatever it is, it's going to take a little bit of a move out of their normal zone and into something that is unknown to them, because this is not, again, like I said before, it's not anything they can relate to. So that's why we bring up these projects. We're doing these things on the planet so people can get into the projects, and then if they want to go further into becoming more aware with their own real awareness, then they can do that. And nothing's ever wasted. I mean, everything they've done for the planet, if they've done anything environmental, is not wasted. It's brought them to this point where they've found the new presentation. They've, in a sense, earned it to be present here and have the opportunity to get involved. So it's just really makes sense. It's very practical. It's very real. There's no hocus pocus here. It's just being real with what's going on right now on the earth. And if a person can just do that, which apparently it's hard for a lot of people to get over their distorted, self-convinced attitudes about things, but if they could put out to the universe or to life that they really want to see what's going on, life will respond. And the aid to do that with is the new you. They sing the new you before bed, 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes before bed or during the day. They'll have that connection, and life will show them what's real and where they can go next. And the last thing, we're not deciding where they go next. They have a choice all the time. Each person has free will. So this is the neat thing about this. It's no restrictions. It's real freedom, real love. And that to see that, and it's not, you could say you earn it, but it's more, it's a recognition now than earning it. It's just recognizing it. But to recognize it, yes, you do have to do some so-called work, and I don't mean work on the coal mines. I mean getting through yourself. You have to look at what you have thought to be reality and what you've thought to be true, and all the agreements you've made with people and things and organizations, and what you might think is God. These things have to be inspected and looked at, but you have help now. With the new you have help. Life and the real guides will help for you to see what you need to see to get through yourself and get through life here into the real universes and into the real freedom and real love that you really want. Everybody really wants that for themselves, but they don't see it. That's it, Tim. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Val. I was just noticing some more when you're talking about real love, of what Dwayne has given us a hint of in New Book 6, Your Dream Visions. I'll read a little more of what he's wrote. Real love is the essential reality each original being of light, the new, is desperately searching for. As all of us have come from the heart of the great reality, and then having to go through the psych process, all are wanting to once again find the real source, the all is. It is truly a hardship for the real you to find the real guides, but this is where the strength and patience of endurance shows up. The true reality, along with the real guides, wants the new to have great strength to handle the awesome position that is expected of one as a TUA, true universal agent. The process one must go through of thousands of lifetimes to eventually arrive here and now to get the real connection is almost insurmountable, but the real guides are always with those who are sincere in their approach, and will stay with them until the moment comes when the new student has earned their wings and is totally free in the real universes. So I read that again because it's just, these books are providing so much information about life. We're so fortunate to even be. We should be very thankful, even though life is very hard on us. It seems like many times, all these experiences that we don't want to have any more of. But I guess by them we have a comparison to see how good life can be compared to how bad it seems like it can be. Unless somebody else has something to say, maybe we'll just finish up with singing the new You song. Is there anything anybody else would like to say today? I guess we could start with Claudie, if you'd like to sing the new You first.
Yes, sir. New You. Thank you.
And Val? You. Lila, are you there? And Sandy, are you still?
Just Ariana, no Sandy.
Oh, Ariana? Thanks, Val. New You. New You. Thanks, everybody, for sharing this new presentation information. We'll see ya.